the problem of seeking and how do we solve it? This is definitely an issue all of us face, which is seeking something other than our current experience. We do this before our path. We seek usually more money, more material success, better relationships. We're always seeking for more. And there's nothing inherently wrong with desiring more than what we have. It's just natural. But the problem with it as a whole is that it causes us suffering, because there is a projection of happiness onto a future which is uncertain and not really real, just an idea of a future, and a hope that when we get to that future that we'll be at peace. And sometimes we do get to that desired future and we feel calm and at peace and happy, but it never seems to last. There always seems, when we make that money we want to make or get that job we finally want to get, very quickly the happiness goes away and there's a desire for more. So, and usually by the time we get to the path, we sort of understand this. We go, okay, I've been seeking more. So we start to seek spiritual insights, awakenings, and project our happiness onto them. And we may even find, after we achieve some degree of insight, an initial shift, the seeking comes up again. We desire deeper, more awakening, a deeper insight. And this problem of always wanting more, wanting the awakening process to hurry up and just get to this final point of sort of completion. And the sort of uncomfortable truth is I've never really seen a complete point of awakening, and I've heard another teacher, Adyashanti, say the same thing. He's never met anyone who the awakening process has completed. And but he said in that same sentence that he's never met someone who's finished the process, but the desire for it to complete, for this finish line, can go away. And that we can call the end of seeking. But we keep thinking that the only way to solve the seeking is to achieve what we desire, or like get rid of it somehow, like push it away. But there's, under the seeking, no matter where we are, whether we have either where we haven't even had a shift yet, or we have had a shift and we're in the midst of the process and it's uncomfortable and we just want it to end, is the seeking for more is almost a band-aid solution to suffering. We feel discomfort, we feel like we're suffering, so we decide we need to seek more than our current experience, and it almost gives us a sense of hope that we are going to achieve this desired outcome in the future if we just keep working on it, and that relieves discomfort. Projecting and hoping in some better future, it's relieving that thought, and can relieve a lot of discomfort, but doesn't fully get away from it because we're still unhappy in the moment. And what that discomfort is hiding is a bigger discomfort underneath the seeking. The seeking is just the mind's solution to feeling uncomfortable, or some discomfort in the body, the emotional field, that agitation, discomfort. And what we actually do is, when we notice ourselves not wanting to be present, we can take that. We may not even feel like we're suffering, but that sends an alarm bell off in my brain that goes, okay, there is something you are not looking at here. There is something in your present experience that you don't want to experience, so you're trying to push yourself away from it. So instead of thinking about what we desire, we can turn the question around. It's like, what am I seeking? What am I seeking, but what is my seeking hiding at this current moment? What is causing me discomfort right now? Why am I not at peace with this moment? And the mind is going to give you, you'll tell your life situation, but in this very direct moment, you may have things, stresses, pains, things going on in your life, but that's your life as a whole, right? But just in this slither of time, this direct moment, sitting in front of a YouTube video, well, why, like, where's the suffering? What's the discomfort coming from? And it could just be all these bundle of thoughts about the past and future in your life, and maybe your bills to pay and you're broke, and all these sort of issues, which are valid. But just because they are issues doesn't mean we have to suffer deeply from them. We can sit, it's usually we are suffering all this stress and all this emotional discomfort. And the key is moving towards the discomfort that we are feeling. Opening up to it, not pushing it away. Seeking something other than this moment is a rejection of this moment. And a rejection of all that's happening in this moment. We are just fully rejecting it. We don't want it. We don't want to experience this moment. And we could say awakening and the awakened sort of nature of reality isn't like that. Is fully, totally non-resistant to whatever is happening in life. That's more aligned with a state of, we could call it awakening. Being in a state of awakening, embodying awakening, is a full letting go of resistance to the current experience. Because life is always just happening. It's going up and it's going down. There's bad times, good times. And when we only seek the good and we push away resistance, push away things we don't like, that's the cause of suffering. So the way we move past seeking is looking at feeling into our direct experience and fully accepting it. If there's discomfort, agitation, can we just embrace and fully be with it? And look for there's always, within anything you experience, there's equanimity there. Equanimity is always available, even though it may not feel like it is. But whatever is arising, with that rises the consciousness of it. They are completely connected. And the consciousness aspect of whatever arises is consciousness's nature does not resist anything. And we have that, there's a shared nature. I wouldn't say there's a shared nature with consciousness, that we don't resist anything. When that uncomfortable arising and the consciousness of it, if we push against it, say I don't like it, we're pushing it away. But if we rest into the effortless nature of it arising and the consciousness of it, we can notice that there's an equanimity there. So just to go over everything, seeking energy arising, notice the discomfort, find the equanimity in that discomfort through even in a question, like I spoke about in another video, of where is the no? Where is the no? What part of me is actually saying no to this? And embracing it fully, not holding it at a distance. We don't just want to witness discomfort. And witnessing can be a sort of, there's a discomfort and we're just kind of pushing it away, like there's a neutrality to it, but we want to actually allow whatever. Maybe there's just an uncomfortable emotion that needs to be felt and recognized. But the body's natural response is to move away from discomfort by hoping for a better future. Because maybe in the past we didn't have the capacity to allow emotions to be experienced fully through us. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one.